Alright, I know that this isn't one of my typical videos to make, but I kind of decided and I kind of felt like making a plush collection video because I have a lot of plushies and I love plushies and I just decided to make a video about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just review every plushie that I have in my room so far. Starting off, we have my all-time favorite Pokemon, Flareon. Next is my favorite character in the Mario series so far. I don't care if he's a side character or not, but he's still pretty much one of the best characters in Mario Kart Wii so far. Baby Luigi. Eevee. Here is... hold on a sec. Let me try to get her hat right. Here is Marissa Kurosame. However you pronounce her name, right? Sackboy. Vaporeon. Oh, Jesus. And then we got, Jolteon. My second favorite evolution. Yellow Sus from Among Us. Oshawott. My favorite legendary of all time, Mesprit. Mario. Chili. Another one of my favorite legendaries from Pokemon, Yveltal. From Five Nights at Freddy's, we got Bonnie. We got Babam. Yoshi! I don't know if that was a pretty good Yoshi impression, but here he is. We got Baby Peach. Leafeon. Espeon. Oh, God. We got Funtime Foxy. My favorite starter of all time in Pokemon, Snivy. Kirby. Or Booyah! We got Red Sus from Among Us. Proto Man. Everyone's favorite evolution in terms of strength, Umbreon. I know he's too small, but I don't care. Oh, I forgot about Proto Man Shield. We got Marie from Splatoon. Ninja Kirby, one of my favorite abilities in Kirby. My second all-time favorite Pokemon, that's not Flareon. We got Whimsicott. I also have this Eevee pillow that I probably think is worth mentioning that I got at Comic-Con. Glaceon. We got Sylveon. I know she's a little too big, but like I said, I don't care. You take what you get. Baby Mario. Mirror Kirby. Hold on, I'm trying to get... okay, there we go. We got a My Friend Talking Pikachu plushie. I fell in love with this thing because I just needed somebody to talk to. Well, not really. I'm kidding around, but it's still a cute little plushie to have. Another one of my favorite abilities from Kirby, Ice. We got Samurott. We got Chica. And here's Resin. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but here she is. One of my favorite ghost types, Bayonet. Here's Cyndaquil. Also, it's kind of worth mentioning. It's pretty much worth mentioning that Typhlosion is not what you think he is. Okay, he's not involved in any of these leaks. Okay, I don't want to hear it anymore. Here's my very first favorite Pokemon I ever liked, but he wasn't really my favorite. But he wasn't really my very first Pokemon plushie I've ever gotten. Here's Cubone. Here's Lucario. He looks kind of deformed, but you take what you get, you know? Here's Wobbuffet. Hold on. We got Tapu Lele. Her body's like really articulated. And then we got King Dedede. Oh, I can't even like. Here's Toad. Blastoise. Sleeping Pikachu. Another one of my favorite starters, Totodile. The Marionette from Five Nights at Freddy's. Hang on one sec. Okay, apparently I can't really zoom out further, but doesn't matter. We have another Pokemon plushie that's actually too big, but here's Scorbunny, the best starter out there. I know it's probably Greninja or Infernape, but I personally think either Superior or what was his name again? Cinderace is probably one of the best starter Pokemon of all time. We got Nightmare Freddy, Bulbasaur, Larvitar, another Eevee plushie, and we got William Afton, or Springtrap, more accurately. One of my favorite, my absolute favorite middle evolved starter. I may get another one of these, but here's Servine. Here's Pansage, but I do not have the rest of the elemental monkeys. Here's Callie. Here's the purple squid. Pidove. Squirtle. Duat. Goomy. Okay, everything's falling. Muna. Another Oshawott plushie, but I had this one for a very long time. This big Pikachu that I got at Dave & Buster's. Cutest starter of all time, Piplup. Skirgy, or Scraggy more accurately. I call him Skirgy. I pronounce it Skirgy because I kind of think it's fun like that. My very first Pokemon plushie that I've ever gotten in my entire life, Tepig. Summer Deerling. Pignite. This big Cranidos plushie. Here's the first Zekrom plushie. Actually, I don't know where... Oh, there he is. Here's Nightmare Foxy. Christmas Pikachu. another Zekrom plushie. That's the second one. I don't know why, but I actually got 2 Zekrom plushies. I don't know why, but it's there, I guess. Here's Sandile. Patrat. A Pokeball. Hold on. Okay, there it is. My shoulder hurts for picking all these plushies up, but here's this, I'm not really sure what this is, but it's a Pikachu, but I'm not really sure what brand this is. And finally, well, I believe, got the 2 Electric Sisters, the Pikachu cousins, whatever you guys call it. Here's Plusle and Minun. And oh, there it is. And this big Kirby Mochi heart plushie. It's very big. And finally, my true favorite, well, not really, but it's still one of my favorite abilities in Kirby so far, Beetle Kirby. Oh, and one more thing. I also kind of think it's worth mentioning that I have this big Eevee plushie that apparently I had for a long time ago. I named him Reevee after my OC Eevee. I'm not sure, but by the way, Reevee came from Reevee. You know what I'm talking about, right? And here's a few more. And then we got this yellow sus Sprout, whatever he is. And this Luke Skywalker Angry Bird pillow. And yeah, this is my entire plush collection in my room so far. Keep in mind that I have a lot of plushies in my basement, but I don't plan on recording a video on showing off every single one of my plushies that I had in my basement. But here it is. Here's every single one of my plush toys that I have in my room so far. There are a few plushies that I would really like to get to, like Maractus, Scrafty. What else? I also kind of want to get myself like a shiny Zorua plushie, like a Hisuian Zorua. I know it's kind of uncommon. I know it's not likely that that's a thing, but hey, but it would actually be kind of nice to have a shiny Pokemon plushie on my collection so far. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. Until then, this is Soda Habit, and have a good day.